Welcome once again sa pagpadayon sa atong devotional on First John as we study the marks of a true Christian, and I hope daghan na mong nakatunan no sa ato ang pagbasa sa pag-reflect sa pagtuon sa First John. We are now in still in chapter 2 but verse 15 to 17, and we'll be talking about the command of John here in the letter about not loving the world. So we start with verse 15. Chapter 2. Do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Look, if anyone loves the world, this is an ongoing, present tense, ongoing, meaning dili pwede that you have an ongoing love affair with the world, but at the same time, you claim to have a love of the Father, yet did you love God? Dili pwede. The world and God are opposite. Muna ni ana si John diri, do not love the world. This is the command. Do not love the world. Stop loving the world. Now, what is the world? Ato na ning mentioned sa previous videos. So the world is the worldly values or systems, the evil systems or attitudes that are opposed against God. It's in rebellion against God. It symbolizes the sin and the evil system of the world. So munang ingon si John, do not love the world or the things in the world. Kaya kung ingon ka nga na kay love sa Father, dili pwede that you have an ongoing love for the world. Unsa man ang naa sa world? Unsa man dining naa sa world, no? So John answers in verse 16, for all that is in the world. What's that? The desires of the flesh, the desires of the eyes, and the pride of life. Look at these three components that mao'y nag-symbolize or mao'y unod ni ining kalibutan, the desires of the flesh, from the Greek word epithumia, that's sometimes translated as the evil desires or the lust. Okay? Ang desire per se is the word itself is good, but when it's an evil desire, it's a lust of the flesh. Mga unod nun, yung mga butang, mga sinful na mga butang. Ang desires of the eyes, after all, our covetousness, di ba? Nga atong mga kaibog magikan sa atong mga gitan-aw o kining tanan makita din sa kalibutan. And the pride of life, the boastfulness which is in life, such as possessions and material things. Kining tanan ang atong sinful nature. Okay, ang mga makita nato sa atong mga mata nga maghatag og evil desires o ang mga pangpanghambog diha lamang sa mga butang, material nga butang. All that is in the world is not from the Father. It's from the world, mga igsuon. It's not from God. It's not blessings from God. Sin is not from God. God is not the author of sin. It's from the world and it goes against God. John continues in verse 17, and the world is passing away. All that we desire in the flesh, all that we lust in our eyes, all that we pride in life, kana tanan is passing away. It's present tense, it's fading away. Napa siya karon, makita pa na nato, napa ta na mga struggles, napa na nga mga sala usahay nga atong nga nagpuyo sa atong kasing-kasing gunahuna, but it's passing away. This world is passing away along with its desires. But kibaw mo unsay mo last forever? Whoever does the will of God abides forever. As a believer in Christ, a believer and follower of God, do you follow the will of God? Do you do the will of God? Ang imo bang gipangita sa nining kalibutan na mga butang nga gikan sa Ginoo, mga butang nga makalipay sa Ginoo, nga mga butang dili lamang temporary kundi eternal? Unsa man imong mga priorities o gipangita nining kalibutana? I hope and pray that as a believer in Christ, you are doing the will of God, you are seeking the will of God, you are living a life of obedience to God, because whoever does the will of God abides forever. Therefore, do not love the world.